The zipper sounded too loud in the quiet apartment, metal teeth biting shut. She stood in the mirror, back to me, the dress clinging like a second skin, see-through in the wrong light, honest in a way she hadn't been for months. "Don't wait up," she said. Not cruel, not kind, just decided. Her phone vibrated on the counter, once, then again. She didn't look at it, but her shoulders tightened. I noticed because I was watching everything now. The way you watch a room when you know something bad is about to happen. I sat on the edge of the bed, hands folded, calm, too calm. My heart felt distant, like it had stepped outside to get some air. She turned, smiled, a practiced smile, the kind you use when you've already left. The door closed behind her, soft click. I didn't move. I stared at the place where she'd been standing and felt the floor shift under my certainty. Something fundamental cracked. Not loudly. Quiet breaks are worse. They spread. I told myself it was just a dress, just a night out, just paranoia. But my body didn't believe me. I picked up her phone, face down, locked, warm. I set it back where it was, exactly how it had been. And for the first time in our marriage, I knew I was alone, even before she slept with someone else. She came home at dawn, barefoot, makeup smudged, the dress wrinkles like it had lost a fight. She slid into bed without a word, her back to me again. I lay there listening to her breathing, steady and earned. Mine felt borrowed. In the morning, she was cheerful, overcompensating. Too many questions about my day, too much eye contact, the kind that dares you to accuse. I didn't. I watched. There were small things, a new passcode, a sudden need for privacy, laughing at messages she never shared, a name she didn't mention but somehow protected. I told myself stories, good ones, harmless ones, work stress, midlife drift, my imagination. But doubt has weight. It settles in your chest and refuses to leave. One night, she fell asleep with her phone in her hand. I didn't rush it, didn't snatch, didn't panic. I waited until her breathing deepened. The screen lit up easily. Muscle memory betrayed her. A single message preview was enough. Can't stop thinking about last night. No name, just a number. But the tone was intimate, familiar. I locked the phone, placed it back, kissed her forehead like nothing had changed. Inside, something hardened. I wasn't angry yet. I was focused. I became careful. I copied numbers, tracked times, not obsessively, precisely. I learned patterns. Tuesday nights, late meetings, a hotel 15 minutes from her office. I watched her get dressed with new intention, linger over details she never used for me. I smiled when she asked if everything was okay. "It's fine," I said. Inside, I rehearsed silence. I pulled phone records. Nothing dramatic, just confirmation. Long calls, short texts, always the same number. I didn't confront. Confrontation is for people who want answers. I already had them. What I wanted was certainty. The waiting was the hardest part. Acting normal while my thoughts screamed. Eating dinner together while imagining her elsewhere. Smelling someone else's cologne faintly on her coat and saying nothing. At night, I planned. Not revenge, resolution. I needed the truth to land clean. Undeniable, something she couldn't cry her way out of. When the private investigators sent the email, I didn't open it right away. I finished my coffee first. The photos were clinical. Hotel lobby, elevator, her hand on his arm, his mouth too close to her ear, them entering the room together. Time-stamped, dated, clear. I felt relief. No more guessing, no more hope poisoning logic. That night, I waited at the table when she came home, a folder in front of me, neat, labeled. She froze when she saw it. I slid it toward her, didn't speak. She opened it, one page, then another. Her breath hitched, hands shaking now, tears fast and messy. "I can explain," she said. I finally looked at her. "No," I said, "you can't." The word landed heavier than shouting ever could. I told her I'd already spoken to a lawyer, that the joint account was closed, my half transferred, her parents notified, his wife emailed with attachments. I didn't raise my voice, didn't insult her. I just listed facts, consequences. Each sentence was a door closing. She begged, apologized, swore it meant nothing. I believed her. That's what made it worse. I stood, picked up my keys. I waited up, I said, every night. Then I walked out. The apartment felt lighter without her, like it could finally breathe. I didn't feel victorious. I felt finished. Somewhere, she was explaining herself to people who would never see her the same way again. Somewhere, he was losing everything he thought he'd hidden. I slept well for the first time in months. Not because I'd won, but because I was free. She took off the dress. I took back my life.